Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm gonna review the new Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So this video contains spoilers ahead because I don't want to do a non-spoiler because I want to show you some details that make you love this movie more, because this is the last Guardians movie that you ever see in your freaking life. So yeah, before we do that, make sure to subscribe and like the video. And we're gonna play Fort Shooter. I heard that this is like a 1990s game, just like Doom. It looks like Doom for whatever reason, but it's Fortnite. So yeah, just like usual, we're gonna talk about four categories that we're gonna talk about, which is the story, the good things, the bad things, and also my thoughts. Was it worth it or was it not worth it to watch? So let's do this, because this movie is actually, I don't want to say it yet because we're not hopping to the game yet. So yeah, let's do it. Because if the game starts, we're gonna talk about it. Okay, so basically, this game is pretty sick so far, but it's just me and this guy. Who is this guy? Air Treeberry Matt. I don't know what the frick is his name, but we're 1v1ing. Okay, so let's get into the story. Alright, the story of Guardians of the Galaxy. It's about the Guardians. Actually, I'm pretty bad at this, but I try my best. So basically, it's about the Guardians. They got their. How am I going to explain this? Okay, it's about Rocket Raccoon. Is recovering by the Guardians, because the Guardians is on a mission to find the High Evolutionary, because he is the guy who tortured Rocket when he was what, a little cup. I don't know, but that's pretty much. I forgot already because I watched yesterday and it was late at night. And to do that, they have to struggle to get out of the High Evolutionary's place, because the place is actually pretty much like guarded, like, for some reason. So yeah. I think that's it for pretty much of the story. I think that's the main point of what happens in the movie. But who am I kidding? I'm just bad at just explaining these things. So okay, but let me tell you the storyline so far. The storyline so far is okay. But I don't want to explain the storyline yet because it's not in the category of good things yet. So I'm gonna go to good things right now. So let's go do this. Alright, the good things. So you might be wondering, why did I go straight for good things? Because the story, I don't have much to explain about, because the story is actually pretty amazing. It's really amazing. So I don't want to explain much about the storylines, because the story, whoa, what the heck, where did you guys come from? These guys came out of nowhere. Oh my god, get the frick out of my way. Ah! Ah! Get stuck. Alright, back to this thing. I don't want to make this story. I don't want to talk about the story so much because I know you might be saying, because I thought you were saying that you want to make every single thing that want to make you love this movie more. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to explain because the movie storyline that it already showed it on the trailer, so you guys don't have to you know I don't have to explain anymore because you can already see by the trailer, you can already see by the leaks, teasers, and everything. You can already know what's gonna happen. Rocket, he is being experimented. It's all like that. It's all like that. So you guys will probably know like what's going on in the movie. So I don't want to explain much. So that's why I'm going to good carry going. Also, why am I the only one here? I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go to normal battle royale. Okay, back to the story. Okay, good things. The good things. I don't have to talk much because this movie is magnificent. Okay, so let me talk. The good things that so I want to talk these things first because these things, are the good things of I'm pretty sure that this thing is already noticed. It's probably the camera movements. Okay, the camera movements is actually I don't know why, but these times this year or even last year, I don't remember, like TV, Marvel and DC and also Transformers, Rise of the Beast. I'm starting to notice that they are having these camera movements, like camera FOVs that actually goes a little bit further. Like they're not like those normal it's not that normal cameras that you use on old movies. Like it use FOVs, they're zoomed out from the screen. That's sick to me because if you look at DC in the recent what is it called, with the Flash trailer and also Black Adam, I believe Black Adam also has it. It's about the camera movement. You can see that it's actually really good because you can see that it has a different perspective. This camera is like this, it's super far away, and then you can see everything in there. It's like watching an IMAX, but it's not an IMAX. But it's actually good in Guardians. I can see that because they have a bunch of those camera angles and all those camera FOVs is really good, and it's really making the movie action packed and also really good. What else? No, I'm not gonna talk about this yet. The emotion. Okay, the emotion. This one is the important one yet. This one is the most important one yet. I cried 4 times in the theaters. I'm not joking. I'm not capping. I cried 4 times because people are saying that if there's 4 cries, 4 deaths. Maybe not deaths per se. I mean, they're not deaths, but okay. I know there's a spoiler ahead this review, but I'm not gonna give too much spoilers because you guys are gonna watch this movie because this movie just came out May 4th. I watched this on May 5th. It just came out. It just turns 2 days old. That's the first time that's the first time I watch a movie like that like that early, because that movie is just released a few days ago. Also, what did I say this? Okay, back to the emotion. The emotion in this movie is so how did I say this? It's so oh my god, it's so strong. It's so strong that it will make you cry, that your tears will flood the whole theater. Holy shit. It freaking, it's oh my god. You cannot even think what emotion James Gunn is doing. James Gunn did a really good job
because I know because this is the last Marvel movie. I'm pretty sure this is the last Marvel movie, the last Guardians movie that he's gonna be directing, and he's gonna move to DC. Come on, James Gunn, you have to direct like what Spider-Man 4 or anything like you can do that since you're the best director. The best director I have right now is Adam Wingard and also James Gunn. The Russo brothers a little bit. The Russo brothers a little bit. I don't know what directors that I love because I'm waiting to see like all the directors that I know since all the movies that I watched were actually packed. So basically all the emotions in this game, I mean not game, I mean the movie. Why am I saying this? This is so hard to explain. Like the emotions are all strong. You will cry definitely. Like in the theater that I'm in, movie theater I'm in, people like were many. Like they were not like low people because usually if I go to theaters like they would be like 20 people or 20 or 9 or 15 people ish. I'm pretty sure I think it's because that I watched the movie like a little bit late, so that's why a lot of people are not around in my theater. But when I watched this theater like the next day, like this movie, like I watched this on day 2 of the movie. This like people were swarmed. The theater was swarmed with Marvel fans. Like there are a lot of people. And good thing I was sitting alone. And my mom and my sister were sitting on the back. I was sitting on the front alone. It was a great view to watch the movie, and it was a perfect. I was eating chicken buffalo wings, like no joking. I'm eating chicken buffalo wings and also some coffee at the same time. Like it was, delightful to watch a movie eating buffalo wings and also watching Guardians of the Galaxy. Also, I talked with Doomblazer one. No, I replied to his comment. I said to him, "Is the CGI good or is it bad or is it average?" He said that the CGI was not that rushed at all. Was that that bad? But when I look at the movie, the CGI was, he's right. The CGI was, kind of bringing back the old memories of, the Marvel movies. Like they have good CGI or not like that. So people are, gonna watch this movie because of the CGI. But there's not much to say here. I cried 4 times. I'm still sad right now because it's so strong. Like I feel like I want to watch this movie again though. But who am I kidding? This movie, people already know that this movie is actually really good. Oh my god, they're bringing back the Mythic Pistol. Okay, but this movie is arguably the best movie out of all movies right now, because I mean I don't want to say that this is the best movie now, because we got like what 3 more, I think 4 more I'm gonna be reviewing. Okay, the 4 more reviews I'm gonna be reviewing are Transformers: Rise of the Beast, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Blue Beetle, and also the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I know it's gonna come out this year on October, so I'm gonna watch it. So I'm definitely gonna watch it. I'm also a huge fan of Five Nights at Freddy's. If you don't know that, I'm gonna watch it. Even though it looks like a PG 18. I mean not PG 18. Like 18 plus, like 18. 18, like not PG-13, but yeah, it's just whatever. But I hope you guys like this movie, because this movie is actually good. Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 3. I watched this I really enjoyed watching this movie, and when people said this is gonna be the last time I'm gonna watch the Guardians, fought, gonna have their last adventure, it strikes me though, because we saw the Guardians like 7 times in the MCU. I mean that's not enough. Like other like MCU characters, they got 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 noticed, but got introduced in the others under Marvel movies. But Guardians, however, we just saw them. We just saw them like Peter Quill just got into this space, and then moving on, they found Gamora and Groot, Rocket and Drax and Nebula, and we just saw them. And then in Guardians 2, we just saw them again, but we a little bit late because the movie came out in 2017, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 just released in 2014. It was a little bit late than the other MCU legends like Iron Man, Thor, Captain America. They released like in the 2000s, like 2008, 2009, or whatever. But this. Oh my god! But we just saw them. Like we need more Guardians. Like we need more of the Guardians. Like we just cannot have this low. We need many of the Guardians. We need more things to show us the Guardians, because Guardians are actually really good to show in the movie. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna talk about is which is the deaths. Okay, the deaths. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about this, or else you guys are gonna tell in the comments, say who died. Okay, so basically there is a lot of close call deaths here. Every time if I see someone laying on the ground, closing their eyes if they're injured or anything, it basically freaking scared me. It makes me having anxiety because looking at the people that injured, it strikes me so much. It makes my heart stop for like a second, and then when I looked at the arcade, I said, "Oh my God, thank God!" And I just said, if he dies, like if he or she dies, this movie would definitely be 5 minutes. But there are a lot of close call deaths here. So if you want to watch the movie, please watch the movie right now, because this movie is actually a banger. Also, the music, everything. I love all the music in here. It's basically, I think why James Gunn picked this, songs is because that he wants to, to see the Guardians one last time, to bring us the memories to watch Guardians of the Galaxy, because this is the last time I'm gonna watch the Guardians of the Galaxy. So yeah, this movie is actually a banger. So now I'm gonna talk about the bad stuff that's in this movie. So yeah, not much bad stuff in this movie, but I have one here. Oh wait, I forgot. The good. What is that? This is the good stuff. Okay. Is Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock was introduced in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and then when he made his first appearance in this movie, I thought, why he came here so early? He looks so tough in the beginning. He looks so serious and looks so badass at the beginning, but over time, he looks so stupid. Like he said, I know he was just born in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but what makes this stupid? Like, what the frick? Like he is stupid, like for some reason in this movie, but over time he is very very memorable. Yeah, he's a memorable bad anti-hero, as you might say, because he's a bad guy and also a good guy. But he is a really good not villain, anti-hero. I forgot, anti-hero. He's a really good anti-hero, as I should say. At the end credits, you can see that he in the movie, he's being someone that he doesn't want to, but he does. So, Adam Warlock is basically like Vision and also Drax mixed together, stupid and also really good at the same time. Okay. Now we're going to the bad things. The bad things, it probably is the villain. Okay, so you might be wondering, hey, why is the High Evolutionary is the bad villain in this movie? I hated it. Okay, I'm not hating on it. He in the movie is, you know, kind of underrated for some reason. He doesn't, you know, do much action packed. What he did is just experiments. He doesn't, you know, show his powers that much. But you know, he just doesn't look like the main villain to me. But I mean, we know that we got two villains. He's underrated for some reason. He doesn't look like he's popular amongst all the villains. I mean, I don't know why, but Doom Leader said he, you know, the great villain. I mean, I know that he experimented on Rocket, and Rocket has a backstory between Lila and, you know, his friends. But you know, that he brings out a lot of information, but that's just a bit. That's a reference to the movie. If you want to watch the movie, please watch it now. It's still, you know, fresh. It's still, you know, like a few years old. So if you want to watch it, please watch it right now. Why did I watch this team? I'm going out, seriously. Oh! Going out. Ooh. How do you see me? Hey, bro. So if you think High Evolutionary is good, yeah, you can tell it's good if you want to watch the movie, but you can watch it, you can do it your own opinions what High Evolutionary is, his, you know, his tone, but people say he's better, you know, he is the top 5 most, you know, better MCU villains, but to me he looks so underrated and, you know, kind of suck, really, but you know, it's whatever, you know, I know this movie is all about Rocket this whole time, but, you know, it's whatever, you know. Oh, shoot. Whoa! Kill me anyways, I want to review this movie. Okay, so now we're going into my opinion, okay? Okay, Dr. Bender, if you're watching this, I'm not gonna be, you know, playing with you because I'm gonna make a big 2 videos at once because, you know, I'm gonna make Ghost of Tsushima video and also this video, Guardians of the Galaxy movie review, so my thoughts, is it worth it to watch or wasn't? If you're a Marvel fan, you should watch it. I mean, if you're interested, you can watch it, but if you are a huge Marvel fan, you can watch it. It's worth to watch. It's really good and it's really action-packed if you want to watch it. It's really sad at the same time. So if you want to watch it, go ahead. And it's still fresh, so yeah. This movie, all in all, is really good. So I think I didn't do this before on my reviews, but my reviews videos, but I think, do I rate them? Like, I forgot because it's been a long time since I haven't, you know, rate my, you know, my movie reviews. So, you know, I give this movie a 10 out of 10. This movie is better than, you know, a little better than Endgame. Like, Endgame is, you know, the top 5, you know, all the Marvel movies. But this movie, all in all, is the best Guardians and also the Marvel movie that I've watched in years, man. Like, this movie is insane. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, and I'll see you in the next review. Peace.